All right, guys, Jason here with the Zaleski Sports Show. We are pregame Chaparrals Pterodactyls. That's kind of a matchup in and of itself. And you think of those two animals kind of going at it back in prehistoric days. It's a neighborhood bar, pregame show, neighborhood bar located on the corner of Chestnut and Blodgett. I know it's a favorite hangout of a lot of people. You might have been there once or twice. I won't ask you, though. You don't have to answer me on that. Coach, I know we talked a little bit Sunday up in spirit about this long streak you're on. I know from a coach's perspective, you're going to tell me it's one game at a time. Back against these same pterodactyls is different just overall since that game.
Definitely gotten better as the year's gone, or as the season's gone on. One thing I've noticed is our pitchers are walking a lot less guys, and when you play in a wood bat league, just making people swing the bat is a big thing. And so our pitchers' control's gotten better, which is natural as the season goes on. So that's probably the biggest changes.
Let's talk about the power a little bit. Now, a wood bat league, you had 2 home runs on Sunday. Haven't witnessed any home runs here at Hackman this season. I don't remember any last year. I might have missed one.
Hackman's deeper than most of the parks we play at. For example, it's 385 in center here. I think at Spirit the other day it was like 355. I think Whittlesea was like 355. So, this is probably one of the bigger parks, which is probably the biggest reason.
How would you categorize if you had to say, this is the best part of my team, this is the next best part of my team? Pitching, defense, hitting, in any order? How would you order those, I guess, is a better question.
In the past, that the weakest spot of our Chaparrals teams probably the past 3 years has been our defense, and this year that's been like one of our best. If you take a look at the scoreboard after games, of course I shouldn't say this now, but if you look at the scoreboard after games, it's usually 1 error, no errors, and like I said, if our pitcher's control is getting better and we're putting up 0 to 1 errors a game.
So pitching tonight, who's going and what do you expect out of him?
Tonight we were having Hunter Korger pitch. He hasn't thrown in a little while, so he's going to get the start tonight. Ryan Metz threw on Sunday and got the win against Spirit with Bobby Pills in relief, and Bobby's actually going to be starting tomorrow against Eau Claire, so Korger will get the start tonight. All
right, Coach, thanks for visiting us. If you can just choose one other subject and send them over, we'd really appreciate it. Good luck tonight.
Good, thanks.
Okay. All right, guys, that was Coach Justin Rayburn, coach player, center fielder here for the Chaparrals on the Neighborhood Bar pregame show. We are live here at Jack Hackman Field. We're going to have a moment of silence, as it turns out, here in just a little bit for Mr. Hackman, the namesake for this field. He passed away yesterday morning, so we're going to honor him here in just a little bit as we see Nate McDonald stroll in here. Nate, you lining up in left field tonight?
Yes, sir.
Left field, okay. So let's talk about that. We're just kind of going through maybe like a sports 101 kind of format. So for a left fielder, you've got the evening sun setting in. What are some strategies to play a solid game out there with the sun facing right into you?
A lot of guys like to wear sunglasses or eye black out in the sun right in their eyes. I choose not to. I like to use my hands more or less to block the sun out and make my catches and fly ball. Sunglasses get in the way, they bounce around on my head when I'm running, so yeah. I like to stay out of that.
So we're going to ask everybody that comes in here this question, because it's kind of the story of your season right now. 10 wins in a row. That all started about a month ago against these same Plover Pterodactyls. Just what do you think has been some of those keys to 10 straight wins and an unofficial Chaparrals record?
The guys just got together. We kind of came together as a team. Got the first loss out of the way. Came together as a team. Started playing ball together. A lot of us hang out together on the side besides playing, and we got a really good camaraderie going. And that's, I think, the biggest key to our success right now is we hit the ball well together. We play well together. We make few errors, and that's ball game.
Okay, and then last question here for everybody watching at home. We're going to kind of do like a player introduction, so to speak here. Who knows? This could get replayed later, though. So just just warning on that. But where are you from? Where'd you go to high school? And then why do you play for the Chaparrals?
Okay. I'm from Neilsville, Wisconsin. I went to Neilsville High School. The reason I play for the Chaparrals is because I love the sport, and I can't just give it up when I'm done playing in high school. I mean, it's a lot of fun. Guys, anybody looking to play, come on out, try out. It's a lot of fun.
What year did you graduate high school, and then what are plans, say when you're old and can't play baseball anymore?
I graduated in 2015. When I get a little older and I can't play as well as I'd like to anymore, I want to give back and coach the youth and bring the youth baseball players in and show them what the game is really meant to be.
Yeah, there you go. Nate, good luck today. If you find me another candidate, bring. All right, that was left fielder Nate McDonald stopping in to say hi to us here on the Neighborhood Bar pregame show. We're going to have a great night tonight. We've got Steve Maves on the call. I see him over at our broadcast booth getting his stats together, getting his own pregame show in his own mind over there, and he's going to bring you a great broadcast tonight. Got Jeff Rice on camera, and he's going to make sure that you see all the best things today. And then we've got some new technology we're going to experiment with during the game. So this is kind of a special night for us as we bring this broadcast to you. We've had quite a few broadcasts that we've had, and what I'll mention right now is make sure that you tell all neighbors about the broadcast right now. Let them know they can watch free baseball tonight. Of 10 straight take on the Plover Pterodactyls. The Pterodactyls are going to cross right in front of the camera, and they're going to take up a little bit of our viewing space here. But these two teams played about a month ago. That was the start of that whole 10-game win streak, and they're going to have a lot of fun tonight. I know Plover brings a good team over here. It's a non-conference game, so maybe not quite the same intensity as you'll see the Chaparrals bring, say, when they take on Sparta or some of those other teams here, as we see Riley Erickson step in here with. Riley, thank you. Appreciate you stopping by. So we're going to keep one question the same for everybody. Everybody's got the same shot at it. Right. And it's really the story of the Chaparral season, this 10-game win streak that you guys are on now. Now, you've been playing baseball for a while. You've seen win streaks before. Maybe what's different about this one, do you think?
What's different between this and the other ones I've been on is, we're really loose. Some of the other win streaks we've been on, it's been a big deal about keep it going. We got to win the next one, you know what I mean? But it's, we're taking it one game at a time. We're just being really loose about it, and everyone's just having fun for it. So, yeah. And then just categorize your time as a chaparral. I know you played a little bit last year, maybe towards the front of the season, or am I wrong on that? Yep, I played
you did.
At the start of the season. Yep. No, my time as a chap has been really fun. Great group of guys we got here. A lot of college ball players, and anyone else who's playing on the team can really play ball. So it's been a lot of fun. We're playing some good baseball, and get on down to the games. Can't really beat them, honestly.
Yeah, it's a fun time. All the in-game entertainment, you've had an experience with the rafters as well. We'll talk about that in just a bit. But same thing happens down at Witter Field that happens here at Hackman. A lot of in-game entertainment. It's a family fun atmosphere, and you guys make it even more fun, when you're scoring all those runs and winning all these games. Let's maybe, before we talk about the rafters, maybe we'll focus a little bit on the Pterodactyls. So that 10-game win streak started when you played them the last time that they were here. Has anything changed since then?
No, I think we're still pretty much the same ball club. We kind of got things rolling now. I think we're, getting pretty hot at the plate and stuff like that. But otherwise, in terms of atmosphere, I don't think so. I think it's only getting better, too, getting some more people down to the games and stuff, and I'm loving it.
So this is a non-conference game. In the grand scheme of things, sure, you'd rather win. There's no doubt about that. That's the goal today.
Right.
But in the grand scheme of things, maybe, looking back on a season, if you didn't, it wouldn't matter that much. How much of your focus is on playoffs right now, which really are just around the corner?
Yeah, it's always kind of in the back of your head, you know what I mean? League games kind of take priority a little bit, but like you said, we're coming out here to win every game, and so be it. And we just kind of, we try and take every game as it comes and see where it takes us. When playoffs come around, we're gonna be ready to go. Yeah,
we're talking to Coach about Woodbat League. Hackman here, a little different field. It's a pretty deep ball field. Witter is though too. So talk about maybe strategies with a wood bat in your hand, and then just reflect on your time with the rafters last year.
With a wood bat in your hand, there's going to be probably a lot more jam shots because there's a lot less barrel action going on. So, if you got a guy who's throwing pretty hard, you can work inside a little bit more because it's harder to pull your hands in and get a barrel on it. But in terms of fields from here in Witter, probably about the same. Honestly, I think center field's even 10 feet deeper here than it is at Witter. So, no, just try and keep the ball down. Don't let them get up and try and get one out of here. But it's going to take a pretty good shot to get one out of here. Yeah.
Are you available for the rafters this year?
I would be, yeah. So see if a call comes, what's going on,
Listen, you're having a good time here. I know everybody would rather have you here, but you've got some personal goals. What are your goals, say, in the next few years regarding baseball?
Mm-hmm. Well, I just try and take it one season at a time for sure. But in terms of now, just trying to get through the summer, see how the summer plays out, see what opportunities throw themselves towards me. But really just summer's a fun time. You get to go out and play some kind of relaxed baseball. It's not so uptight compared to the school ball. But then when you get back to school, you got to really dial it in. It's pretty serious then. But so I just try and get out here, try and get better every day out in the summer, and then hopefully it translates back to school ball.
All right, Riley Erickson, starting catcher today, and one of the fan favorites here with the Chaparrals, no doubt about that. Thanks for spending time with us.
Absolutely.
If you could just send one more guy down, that'd be reaching for the fence and home. All right, guys, was catcher, Chaparral starting catcher Riley Erickson. Been in the highlight house, I think once for sure, maybe twice. He had one of those home runs that we talked about up at Spirit last week. Noah Panzer, Riley Erickson, a couple of home runs, all led up to a 13-3 victory, their 10th straight victory here in the summer of 2018. So it's quite a season that the guys are having. I know we're probably about 10 minutes or so away from Steve Maves bringing the call to you as we see Pterodactyls getting their kind of warm-ups done here. And we just was talking about home runs back on Sunday. It's kind of a fun thing to do. And Noah here had one of those home runs back on Sunday. I mean, are you a home run hitter?
Not usually, no. I usually just spray it around a little bit, but I got lucky on Sunday, I guess.
We talked to Coach about Hackman. This is a big field, right? Yeah. So there's you really got to get into the ball here. Wind is blowing in tonight. I mean, not a very good home run night probably tonight. So what's the strategy offensively coming into this game?
Just see the ball, watch for your pitches. Drive it the other way, definitely, especially when the wind's blowing like this.
Yeah. 10-game win streak going on. We've asked everybody, we've talked about this. I know Coach said you guys don't say whatever I want, right? I'm the guy on TV here. So it's been exciting. It's been a lot of fun. The 10-game win streak started. You guys beat these Plover Pterodactyls a little more than a month ago. Just reflect on that whole streak, the fun that it's been, and what it's going to take to keep it going.
It's been a lot of fun. I mean, our pitchers have been doing a great job, keeping runs down and the ball in play, and it's been good.
Starting lineup tonight?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, hey, stay loose, all right? Coach, I was going to tell you to stay loose. Okay. And then we'll just end with a little bit about yourself. Where'd you go to high school? What year did you graduate? And then what do you think is in your baseball future?
Okay. I went to Northland Lutheran High School in Mosney. I graduated in 2016, and I'm currently playing baseball at Martin Luther College.
Yeah, excellent. Okay, so just coming in for the summer, keeping your skills sharp, all that kind of stuff. What about a preferred position on the defensive end?
I usually like third base, but I mean, anywhere I can get on the field is fine for me too.
Yeah. All right. Well, guys, keep it going. Appreciate you stopping in. We'll talk to you later. All right, guys, that's it. Neighborhood Bar pregame show has come to an end as I see Pterodactyls lining up left and right of me. It's I don't know if I'm in any danger here, but I know the guys are just getting their warm-ups done. We're going to have ground rules at the plate right behind us. So it's been the Neighborhood Bar pregame show. Stop on down to the Neighborhood Bar tonight and any other night for some of the coldest beer in town. How about the coldest beer in town and the best staff you can find, the most fun you're going to have at the Neighborhood Bar in Marshfield on the corner of Chestnut and Blodgett. We're going to take a quick break. Trevor's going to say hi to some of our sponsors, and then we'll be back with Steve Maves on the call. Chaparrals coming up.
My name is Marissa, and I just finished my junior year in college. It's time for me to buy my first car before I start my senior year and before I start my career search. I clicked on an ad for Wheelers and found a car that was in my budget. I contacted the dealership and they emailed me an appointment for test drive. Test drive day is here. The sales staff was helpful and made sure I was comfortable learning about the car. It only took a few minutes and my credit application was approved. Just a couple of quick signatures and a payment I can afford. My first time buying a car and it was so simple. Thank you, Wheelers.